Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. So, let's resume our playthrough. Last time we left off, we completed the Veilwood, so now I'm more looking into finish exploring this area, because we still have a couple of things to do. We have to pick up some quests, and we have to find out some secrets. Now, there is a way to get these things if you have a good stealth character, which means you have to stealth here, this guy goes there, and you should be able to take things. I don't care about stealing, it's just a pain in the ass to do, so I'm gonna just pick up what I need to pick up, and that's about it. Okay, this dude, this Aumawa man, is of an impressive build. Towering above the countertop, his skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arm boasts corded muscle. Sure. Small ear frame, a square-jawed face coated in smear suit, and arching black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome! You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. I've been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now, and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them, or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. As if that lot would there is right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Dude scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Redrick. Dude glances at the nearby guard, and that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. You just don't have the iron. Okay, where was the wagon traveling from? We sent the wagon to New Hermar with weapons, and it swings round through Logom and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Logom, but haven't heard a thing since. I see they're back safe and sound. I appreciate you trying. Anyhow, you bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start. And if you do find my workers, you give them a good smack upside the head for me. Okay, dude bro. I think we've got everything we needed. Time to get out. Okay, I wouldn't go crazy about finding stuff in the early levels. I mean, you could throw an eye here and there, but just don't go crazy. That's the thing. It's not like game-changing items in the early game. Okay, so we got that. We need to go. Let's go this round of the circle first and foremost. Let's get inside. Oh, this is the Nonton. Okay, let's start with Nonton. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
How do you do?
Can we help you? She looks at to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nonton? Yes, I think we met in the Veilwood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? Yeah. I know what really happened in the bear cave, Nonton. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal doing. What should you make suggest such a thing? Okay, let's diplomatic. Why did you do it? He was your friend. My friend? He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. Nonton, wait! I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this is what you think. Pearly, my husband, he was much a beast as that bear. That's not a beer. You drink the beer, you kill the bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. Nonton, well, we met and I knew I'd found someone special. Someone kind who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We've got some coin saved up. You could have it, if you'll only let us go. Alright, no. No. Keep your money. I don't need your dirty money. We got a ring of deflection. I'm very smart. This is galaxy brain working. Then thank you. Truly, I'm glad you understand. Only here, take this, at least. I hope it brings you luck. We have a long journey ahead of us. As you see, this is a good thing about video games, is that they are completely unrealistic. If you are this good in real life, you will be starving to death. People won't give you shit. Anyway, I wish you well on your own travels, strangers. We won't forget this. You bet you don't. Oh man, there's so much fluff in this.
Quiet.
Oh, look, there's a secret here. Grappling hook, and we have some camping supplies. So let's remember there are some camping supplies here, so we don't actually have to buy them. Good for us. Now we got a ring of deflection. Who should have the ring of deflection? You have it. You have a cape of deflection, which doesn't stuck. You are the rogue, so you should totally have this incredibly powerful ring of deflection. You also need this glove. Okay, dexterity is good for what? I forgot. Dexterity is an obsession of character and eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interaction, can be used for sleight of hand and fast reaction. In combat, it affects the character action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities. Alright, so we could use it. So does Alot. If we give it to Alot, it increases his casting time, decreases casting time, sorry. Gives him more reflexes. I don't know why they went this way. I would have gone with perception because he's a mage, but you know, you can't do that. You seem like you need some action speed though.
Eh?
We could really use from. I don't know. Well, sure, why not? Let's see how it goes. I mean, she is the damage dealer after all. If she doesn't deal damage, then what's the point of damage dealer? Although she's using a dual wielding weapon, and yeah, no shit. We need to think about this though. Probably gonna give it to Brorance, or maybe the next character we're gonna get after Brorance, because she's already fast on her by herself. So, hello. And anything here? You could sneak, so you could steal some of these things. I don't think it's a good idea. There's nothing of decent use down there. Let's keep moving. Let's keep exploring the city. I want to I want to be done with the city as fast as possible, because there isn't anything in particular that I'd like. It's just minor experience, minor reputation, especially here. We know there's more greens to tremble. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkard comes through the door, gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Sweynur. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads. But we'll be back, Trumbull, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Oh gee. Plebs fighting against plebs. The most common employed strategy in the world. How do you solve a crisis? Well, you scam the people and you make them fight between each other. Isn't that great? Isn't that a great strategy? It's even it's employed even right now in the world. Make small people fight between each other. Redirect the hate. An elven man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Oh, I love this one. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. Tremble only raises the club higher. I mean it. I won't have Sweynur and his lackeys threaten me in my own ill. Dude. I thought you could use some help. Those people out there seem pretty angry. Really? Alias tits, I could use a friendly face. I take it you heard some part of what that crowd is asking for. Grain, as if I've got it all tucked away somewhere. Well, you seem you have some grain. Sweynur's been egging that lot on for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keeps on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Sweynur. You won't listen to me anymore, just explain that we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I had some other questions. Okay, what's all the ruckus outside? Where's to begin? Sweynur's whipped up them into a froth, going on about the grain stores, claim I've eaten away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Sweynur and his lots sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers, it's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat. And I've barely got enough grain to go around. Okay, if you don't want these people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me. I'm not. Look, it's no lie. The stores really are low. And with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in this town that deserve far better than Sweynur and his lot. People who have done more for Guildvale. People like the magistrate. Ooh, ho! I can't do anything about that. That's just how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Roderick's men, they keep the village safe, so they eat well. What do you mean? Sweynur, the rest, they've always been troublemaker, loud, drunken fools. That woman with him, her soul traces back to Drydawn, that wretched brigand, and it shows. We have good people in this town, people still hanging on to what's left of it. They deserve a little more, that's all I'm saying. Alright. Yeah. Is your self-righteousness worth losing your family over? Trumbull opened his mouth to protest, but his expression shifts into resignation well before he finally nods and speaks. You're right. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Fine. Tell Sweynur and the others that I've reconsidered. Provided he pays the same as everyone else, he's welcome to his fair share. And let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon, or we'll be in a bad way. So yeah, being righteous is sometimes in a crisis, being righteous is not the best thing you can do. Like, sometimes you've got to compromise. Righteousness is a thing for rich people, because I'm not gonna say rich, but people with no problems, they can afford to be righteous. People with problems, they cannot afford to be righteous. That's the way the world goes. I didn't make up that rule. That's how the world works. I didn't make it. I'm sorry. But when you have problems, when your basic survival things are in danger.
Would you look at this?
Alright, we got this. Okay, we got a scroll of restore minor endurance. Let's pick up everything. Actually, give it to you. Pick up everything else. Bunch of shit.
Steady does it.
If you ask me. Okay, so we need to speak with Sweynur. And that should conclude the quest. So that's why, that's also why we have so many people with depression now, because we've got the food and water sorted. Shelter is also sorted, so we got our mind wanders and try to find the next problem.
Hail,
Problems
traveler.
we cannot solve. Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it too. Shut up, Alot. What if I told you that Trumbull's changed his mind about his grain prices? What? You serious? The old man listened to reason? Oh, we get some experience. About time. I told them I'd come around, but damn if he didn't take his time about it. Here, buy yourself a drink. Now we can afford it. It goes for you too as well. Drinks on me, yay! Well, we got 10 coppers. I mean, could be worse. You gonna say something about that?
How do you do?
No? Okay. Farewell. Okay, do we need to buy anything else? No, we just need to leave now. We just need to go and grab our next companion. Now, is there something? You ever been to Defiance Bay? No? With the roads like they are? I'll stay put. Okay, sure, you stay put, bro. Okay, let's go and pick up some flowers. They're good for crafting. Okay, anything else here that I want to pick up? Is there... oh, more flowers. We should totally go and get them. Okay, I think we can now save. LP5. Save. Let's go. We need to go to Magran's Fork. That's the next destination. Take 4 hours. Survival skill is used to identify plants, creatures, and maybe let me read the description of things. Okay, now before we do anything in this area, we need to follow the road and get here.
You should see this.
You saw me in the flame. Good job. You didn't ask me if I care. Okay, Durance. Hello. Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then, out of nowhere, there is a hint of a chemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Alright, so... strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. Man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else, until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
I didn't catch your name, or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, Then call me Brorance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? I can see the question bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Alright, if your soul misses that allows it, then come on.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
Alright, welcome Brorance, let's level you up to speed. Okay, what can you get? I need you to give 1 rank in everything, just for the sake of it. And then I'll give you some lore so you can use some scrolls. Okay, so we got the cleric, or the priest. They changed the names because Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see what you can get. You can get some offensive, defensive, and utility abilities. I don't think he needs those. Now I've had good results with having him as a melee fighter, but for now let's just change the way our turn undead works, which is called Holy Radiance, by the way. In this game we can get enemies take burn damage from the priest Holy Radiance. Okay, modifies Holy Radiance to do 9 to 13 burn damage AoE. Alright, because Holy Radiance originally recovers your HP, so you can damage your enemies. 913 is not much. We got Inspire Flame, plus 10 accuracy with swords and arquebus, so you can turn him into a melee fighter. And lesser burst of Summer Flame, which is something. Oh, 22-34 AoE burn damage versus reflex. And Aggrandizing Radiance. This is modify the Holy Radiance to remove the healing almost and gives you +2 to all stats. Or Inspiring Radiance, plus 10 accuracy for 12.5 seconds. The last one is Interdiction. Now Interdiction gives a daze effect for 8.8 second days. They reduce accuracy by 10. Dexterity, perception and intellect are all reduced by 2, and attack speed is reduced by 15%. So as always, crowd control is paramount in this game, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Interdiction, because it's just another layer of the more rolls you make, the easier will be surviving. Okay. You can use level 3 scrolls, and that's pretty much fine. I would say go with athletics, so you can gain more endurance if the enemy decides to... Let's see if I can get something else. Bonus damage versus flank opponents. I don't know, let's just go with some athletics for now. Next. Okay. And he gets level 2 spells. Okay, there is one which we are gonna basically use the most. Everything else is pretty much useless. Let's see what he's got. He's got Durance stuff and he's got Durance robe. Durance robe is a unique light armor with 3 damage resistance, recovery speed of 15 and give +2 constitution and is burn proofed. So it's 2 constitution and 3 damage reduction from burn. That is fine by me. He's got a staff. The staff converts some damage into fire damage. That's from 16 to 22 and it's slow. It is a reach weapon, so you can stay behind the warriors and have at the enemy. That seems like a good thing. Have this scroll, bro. And Tanglefoot, you can have the Tanglefoot, by the way. Okay, so with that being said, let's go back and try to... Okay, let me save because I don't want to go through the dialogue again. LP5, save, yes. Okay. So we should meet... Okay, let's start with this guy. Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought you heard something rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? Though I'd make my way over to Madame Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Yes, we did. Okay. We get ambushed by wolves. This is important that you do it now before you explore because it removes some of the enemies. Okay. Wolves are bad, so we need to try and crowd control the 2 big wolves. Once we've controlled the 2 wolves, we need to remove the young wolf. And Durance sure throw an interdiction, which only hits enemies. Okay, did you do what I just said? What I told you to do? So that. Okay, so we need to attack this thing now. Okay. Alright, so you've got that, you've got that. Okay, I'd say let's go with some of that.
Yes.
Okay, this is... Okay, we've blinded the wolf. We need to flank the wolf, to be honest. Oh, now he's flanked. Oh, now we're talking. And he's dead. Good. So as you can see, it's nice to have a rogue in your party. I don't know, I think they actually made the game easier. I don't remember the game being so easy. By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen this beast so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I made it back to Gilded Veil for certain, and you can make better use of them. Dude, I need to check. Are we really in... Yes, we are in Path of the Damned. Why are the enemy... The enemies are very, very easy. I don't know why. I have no clue, to be honest. Okay, there you go, the other group of wolves. Oh, this is... Okay. This is a wolf. This is another wolf. We need to block them. Oh, things are looking bad. There's another wolf there, and there's a young wolf. We're gonna take the young wolf. Attack this one. Actually, you know what? Drop this here. Durance, I want you to interdict some of the wolves.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if it works, but... Okay. And now I want you to attack this dude. Okay, next. We need to find a way... Okay, this is a young wolf, so let's do some AoE damage, and let's begin by attacking this dude. Okay. Okay, first we need to flank. Once we have the flank, which we don't, for some reason, well, go with the Sneak. Okay, you are being attacked by many enemies, and I need you to knock down this guy. I need you to knock down this dude, and I need you to throw an assault over actually, no. Okay, so this is actually a friendly, not friendly, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, you need to use athletics. Okay, you got some healing back. Now, we need to destroy this wolf. Okay, we absolutely need to remove this wolf from our sight. So, you keep attacking this thing. You should knock back this thing. And you're in deep shit now, because this dude is fully able to do something. So, what can we do? Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. We need to find... Okay, we need this guy disengage. I don't know how we managed to do that. We need to move away. In a way... Okay, we kind of made it. Okay. That was close. Let's move over here and deal with that. There is gonna have some troubles now. Alright, well, I guess I have to throw some blind. I need you to do that. Man, this wolf needs to stop running around like an idiot. It's really getting on my nerves. Just kill him, okay? Stop doing this. For frackety sakes. Okay, wolf is dead. Kill this guy. And kill this guy. Okay, we had to waste a level 2 spell, but we made it. Excellent, okay. That was a bit of a bad situation, with the wolf going out of his way. The good thing about having no shield is that it actually boosts your chance to hit, because you're using only a one-handed weapon, and that's good. That's something you want. Okay, this should not be a difficult fight. Okay, you need to stop. No, you need to attack the thing. You need to attack the thing. Can you do what I tell you to do, game? Thank you. Okay, so we need to rest now. We lost... Okay, we need to find some things first. This and this. Okay.
Time to
Anything
see
else?
and not be seen.
Good job. There's nothing here. Okay, I'd rather sleep rather than go and keep fighting. So let's just sleep. Some food, some stuff, and more stuff. Good, so we got some camping supplies, so we can rest. You racial beast against... No, you need to... Well, 10 accuracy against beast wouldn't be bad, to be honest. Damage reduction is only 1, so yeah, take that. You cannot do anything, so rest. Okay, so pick up the camping supplies and let's go. Good, so we've cleared out some of the enemies of this area. There are still more enemies, especially here, if I recall correctly. Okay, so save the game. Magran's Fork. Save. This is a difficult battle because the way... There, that one! Get that one! Okay, people are trying to kill us. Okay, you do what I tell you to do this time, game. Okay, we want to move there. I want you to move there. And I want you to attack this dude. Okay, this guy is gonna... Okay, Hallowed is gonna just die now. You, I want you to kill this thing. And I want you to kill this thing. Okay, we need some of this. Well, sadly, Hallowed just died. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, Okay, if the game allows now, we need to knock down some of the enemies. Alright, he turns around. That's bad. I mean, it's not bad, it is actually very understandable.
Join arms!
Okay, I'd say take a disengage and actually switch your weapon set to the bow. And have at the enemy with the bow. We're gonna use that. Okay. We need to knock down the other paladin. This is not an easy fight, by the way. It looks easy, but it's not easy. Because of the mage. And as you can see, Alot got down. He got -2 dexterity, -8 damage reduction. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
It's just burn damage. Okay, very important. Take the money, take everything. We can read this thing. Seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Roderick's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of Gilded Bay lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Koskmen made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their numbers, I may be convinced that will forgive your previous mistake. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Signed O. Okay, get it. Okay, so we've got a mail armor. Now, Adair has a nice armor. How does... Wait. Take everything, Adair. Adair, you do not have a Brigandine equipped. You have your Saint War armor, which is Pierce proved. Okay, 3 damage reduction against Pierce. Grant second chance on unconscious, 1 per rest. We have 7 damage reduction, which becomes 9 slashing, 8 pierce, and 9 freeze. Now, since we have these 2 armors, I have a Brigandine, which gives me quite a good amount of damage reduction. Now, this one instead is 9 damage reduction, 14 slash, and 5 crushing. So this armor could be better, you know. So we're gonna use it. Now, who can use this chainmail? Now we have got Alot unique leather armor, which has overseeing, which is 10% ability area of effect. You can have it, Alot. You can keep it. Now you, on the other hand, you have a leather armor, and you can use this because you're the DPS. So should you die, you will get back up, although you'll be a little bit slower because this gives me minus 30% recovery speed penalty. This is 35%. It's negligible at best. Now we've got this armor, which I don't see being useful. We've got this shield that gives me 4 armor class and 2 attack bonus. You have to always... No, actually that's not right. It gives me 3 and something armor class and minus 1.5 to it. Anyway, it's minus 8% accuracy, 16% deflection. It's a very defensive, I think. No, I'm not gonna use the warbow. Why would I want to use the warbow? So this is fast with 13 to 19 piercing damage. This is 17. Okay, we're gonna use that. Next, you need a weapon and a shield. But the problem with the weapon is that it's got damage reduction here. So you know what? I don't think you do well with your saber. You know? Yeah, it does more damage. But still, yeah, it's like 16 to 22. This one is 15. Yeah, it's not much of a difference, if I have to be honest. So let's just keep it there for now. Oh, very important, we've got a new spell book. So how do we learn new spells? Okay. Okay, wait. We need to change the spell book again. We need to right click this one These are the known spell for Alot. So we spent some money, we learned some spells. Good, Ludrana, okay, we know already these 3 spells. So we can learn these 3 spells. Ghost Blades. This is very important, Fetid Caress. And the last one is Necrotic Lens. Okay, now we don't need this book anymore, we can sell it. Do I need these things? Sure. I don't think I need those things, I can actually sell them. Shredded Sword I don't need. The Road. Okay, let's see this thing. This thing is a wand. From 10 to 15, fast. This is a setter from 10 to 15 crushing and slashing damage, while this one does pierce and crush damage. So yeah, let's get this one going. Gonna take this one there, take this chainmail over there. The clothing goes over there. Okay, shields we don't need. Okay, oh, this one is very important. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going, actually. There's a deer. You can kill the deer if you want. I don't think it's it really matters much. Okay, now we have another group of enemies we need to deal with, which is going to be annoying to say the least. 41 minutes. Okay, maybe we're gonna clean up this area next time. It's been quite a while. I need to record captive now. Okay, so we saved, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. See you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.